Okay, everybody, this is unscripted, unorthodox, or whatever you want to call it. This is the rant, the official crazy rant. I'm only going to rant on about two things. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. Okay, so, and this all relates to video games. Let me light my cigarette. So the cigarette will calm my nerves. Okay, so what I see while I'm playing multiplayer in Halo, or better yet Call of Duty online, is competitive gamers, or people that want to be competitive, or just want to go pro. Everybody wants to be pro at something, right? So, and that's not bad. I respect that. That's awesome. That's what we need in this community that we have. Hey, but the problem is, to go pro, you have to sacrifice everything. Not all the time, but for the most part, you have to. The two things that definitely need sacrificing are real life and girls. Now let's start with real life. What do I mean by real life? Video games as a whole. And I'm sure every fucking developer, every goddamn thing, including Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, Valve, all the developers and publishers and people that make the consoles and the PC gamers, or the PC platforms, can all agree with this. The higher-ups will agree that video games are a form of art. And on top of that are a form of escapism. They take you out of real life and bring you into a virtual world. Hence the reason why Call of Duty is not really a definition of a video game, because if, I don't even want to go on that thing, but, but that takes you, it's realistic. Any game that's realistic, and most games are trying to get more realistic, but they still try to keep to that traditional thing of a video game. It's a form of escapism. When on Earth are you going to shoot aliens and save the race from an alien, or the human race from an alien invasion from these aliens called the Covenant? When are you going to fucking kill these big, gigantic monsters known as the Locust Horde? Never. That's never going to happen. Yes, I'm sure there's aliens out there. I do believe in that shit. But by the time they attack us, if they do exist out there, we're not going to have the Master Chief or all this high-tech, crazy technology that Halo has and stuff. So, that's where it becomes non-realistic, a sci-fi, basically. Sci-fi games are true definitions of what a video game is. It's a form of escapism. Now, that's just the video game part. The players also partake in that. And what they need to do is not bring real life situations in the game. Especially if you're trying to go pro. You wanna avoid real life, avoid society, everything. You gotta focus on the game and get better at that game so you can go pro and go up against Rambo, T-Squared, Ogre 2, all of them. You have to give it your all. So, yeah, I know most of the people on Xbox are in school, and, blah, 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 and, it's tough. But, when you come home, do your homework, and then you have the rest of that night to play a video game, you don't go on to a video game being like, yo, dude, did you study for the test tomorrow? I'm like, this is my response. I'm like, yeah, I did, but right now I'm more focused on this. Look at this. I just studied these players' movements on the map and got fucking Killtacular in Halo, because I'm a Halo player. Anyway, so that's that part. I hate when people bring real life shit in, including girlfriends and boyfriends. It's like, dude, you're playing this game, fuck your real life. You're wasting your life on a video game while talking about people, or while talking about things in your real life. You came to that video game to have fun and escape the real life world for a second, because the real life world sucks, in my opinion. So I hate when people do that. Unless you're talking about tournaments and shit, especially, if you're talking about tournaments or practice and stuff, and you have to meet up at the mall somewhere, or meet up at this LAN party somewhere, then yes, that's when real-life situations will take place into a video game. Most people that try to go pro in video games fail because they do not realize that concept that I'm trying to get across right now. Which is why most of you end up giving up on video games competitively and quit out. Even pro gamers, that's why they quit out sometimes too. I know I'm gonna have so much haters over this fucking rant, but I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm gonna go pro other than all of you other people out there. Cause I don't let anything hold me back. I go on my console, I focus on fucking dominating the competition, that's it. I don't care about a fucking little girlfriend. I don't care about fucking school. I don't care about, the world that I live in. When I'm on my Xbox, or PS3, or a Wii for that matter, or a PC, I dominate. I come, I dominate, and that's it, I leave. I don't sit there and chit-chat about real-life shit. I keep that out of the game. It ruins the experience, Now, like I said, everybody wants to be pro at a game, either make money off of it, or just be pro and get, be known as being a good person that gets a lot of headshots, or killing sprees, or fucking MOABs, or whatever, so, and that's cool, but to achieve that, you had to focus on the game. Don't get distracted. That brings me up to my next rant. The biggest distraction on Xbox Live is girls. I'm not saying girl gamers are bad. I'm saying the guys are fucking retarded. I remember I had a rough childhood. I'm not going to go really into that, but I was sent away. And this one kid that I was with, he was a football player for a high school up in upstate Pennsylvania. And he told me that his coach always told him, or I remember, wait, before I even tell you what his coach told him, he told me how, he would go on the field, play football, and then all of a sudden, he would get distracted by the cheerleaders, because one, he's the fucking goddamn quarterback, all the cheerleaders are all over his dick and shit, so he got distracted by that, and then they sacked him or whatever. I don't really follow football, but, so he kept losing games, right? And his coach yelled at him, he told him straight up, because he knew the cheerleaders were distracting, and the coach said the best line ever in the history of lines, not lines, but in the history of quotes, I guess, that I ever heard, and that I live by, is girls make your legs weak. Not saying girls will hold you back and stuff, but just saying, or I mean, just distractions make your legs weak, let's put it that way. But on Xboxes, girls make your legs weak. Any type of sports-related thing. And yes, video games are sports-related. We have professional players like Ogre2, Roy, Rambo, J-Cap, and all of them. We have all of them making money off this shit. Being pro, playing professionally, they have to be fit, have good eyes, good stamina, just like a regular NFL player would be. But, so video game is a sport on its own, an electronic sport, or also known as esport. For the people that don't know what I'm talking about when I just named a bunch of pros off. Anyway, so, it's the same thing as them, when Ogre2 or when Rambo is on stage performing and trying to win that tournament for that $100,000 grand prize, and a girl from the crowd holds up a sign or even flashes her tits in the middle of all them geeks that are chilling in there in the MLG fucking the MLG little convention center that they had the tournament in. Ogre2 doesn't look at that girl flashing her tits. No, he's on that screen. He doesn't make that girl, he doesn't make anything make his legs weak. He's just focused and, and even that, and I know, yeah, that's in a tournament setting, But to get to that tournament setting, if you're an amateur like me, or even if you're a noob like somebody else that just picked up Halo or Call of Duty or League of Legends, you know, you have to have that same format, because then you're not going to progress. But it's good to fail once in a while, because failure is the key to a success. So you could fail and make people have your legs weak, but whenever I get matched up with a girl on Xbox Live, my team always loses because fucking they're all talking to her, right? When she's on the other team, then yes, I'm happy as hell, because then the other team's gonna fucking win. We're gonna win because the other team's distracted. So it is a good thing to have a girl on your team, have a girl, if you want to lose, it's a good thing to have a girl on your team. If you want to win, have your girl that's in your party, hopefully, go on to the fucking other team, or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, so, the point is, though, girls make your legs weak, and anything that takes you off your focus will make your legs weak. And guys on Xbox, I know how they are. They're desperate. You know, once they see a girl in the fucking game, that's it. You know, and like I said, I lost when a girl was on my team, because my whole team was not focused. They were just talking to her, she was flirting back, you know. Probably not even serious either, because why would you go after somebody online? I've been there. I dated online. It sucks. You know, it never works out, online relationships. And you know, what did I do? I led my team fucking 35 kills I had, and we lost because of them. It was like 50 to, like, I think actually we were playing big team. And I had 45 kills, and the other team had, like, I don't know, whatever, 100. Like, I clutched it. Like, while they were chatting away with this girl and getting distracted and getting their legs weak, quote, quote, you know, I was actually busy not even caring. I just blocked out that communication. I either turned it, like, I wear Turtle Beaches, like what I'm using right now to record this, and I just turned my Turtle Beach down, turn the chat volume down and turn the game volume all the way up and just fucking went clutch and raped. Yes, I raped, but I lost. But anyway, so that is the freaking 2 things I hate. And another thing I hate is little kids, but I really can't stop that because there's always going to be a little kid on a video game. But yeah, so my best advice, if you ever want to go pro, or ever want to play with me, or ever want to win against me, your best bet is to keep all that real life shit out of the video game. 1, it will make you a better player. 2, it will actually be respectful towards the video game industry. The people from 343, the people from Valve, the people from Bethesda, yeah, they make these games, why they're making these games look all beautiful and the gameplay look absolutely good and the gameplay is all smooth and operates functionally, well, not functionally, but operates smoothly, where, you know, it's not like a crappy control, or you don't have crappy controls on the controller. You know, why they're all making these games for us, they're not bringing their real life thing in. If they do that, then that fucks up the whole process of making that video game. They do the same shit, man. Like, literally. I'm sure a couple game developers out there, they fucking diss their wife and shit. Like, when their wife or even husband comes to them saying, "Oh, I love you, honey, blah, blah, blah," they're like, "Oh, get away from me. I'm right now finishing up this level. I have to do this." And then bring it to the game studio tomorrow, show the CEO of fucking Activision and stuff, you know? It's just common sense, people. Common sense. So, I know I can't stop this, and I know right now, after the end of this video, I'm gonna have a lot of haters, but I don't really care, because hating, you haters will make me famous, and if you make me failure is just one key towards success. So yeah, you just got raped. You got verbally raped by Velocity. But anyway, so with that said, if you agree with me, let me know, or just let me know what you think about my two things that pissed me off. And my computer just went black. Anyway, so anyway, so yeah, subscribe. Hate, if you hate me, just subscribe to me. If you like me, subscribe to me. If you hate this, like it. If you don't like it, or dislike it. Wait, if you hate it, dislike it, and like it. And if you don't like it, then like it and dislike it. Oh no, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm all hyped up on caffeine a little bit, so. And my thing like goes. Anyway, so this is up. I don't know. But anyway, so this video is like a 16-minute long video, so I'm gonna cut it short, or it's gonna be more than 16-minute long. But yeah, so you got my perspective. I don't know. This is just something I wanted to get out. My thoughts might change. Who knows? But at this very moment, this stuff is gonna stay there for a long time. Especially the girls. Make your legs weak. Quote. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this, or hate this, or whatever. Like it, subscribe, comment me on Twitter, or my YouTube, about this video, and tell me what you think. So you have a good, safe day, and when you're gaming, make sure to keep your shit out of the game. Focus on the game, especially if you're trying to go pro and make money off it. And don't worry about the girls, because once you go pro, I'm sure, you know, you'll be one of them or a girl will flash you like they do with Ogre 2, maybe. Who knows, or even Rambo or something. So, you know. So, consider this a really good advice. The best advice ever that I can give you. Other than any pro gamer out there, or even that stupid idiot known as Boss Nasty. So, and don't get me started on him. Anyway, so